Hey, what's going on guys? Mitch Austin here from Austin's Workshop, and in today's video I am making a classic 90s video game character. This is Uka Uka. Uka Uka is a key antagonist in the Crash Bandicoot series. He's the twin brother of Aku Aku, who are both voodoo mask spirits. Let's get printing.
I started off by designing Uka Uka on Shaper 3D. Everything you see on this mask will be printed separately, that way it saves time with painting. The one thing I didn't have in this model were the ropes for the hanging bones, because I was just gonna use real ropes for those. Altogether, this project took 1 day, 12 hours, and 39 minutes to print, and 534 grams of filament. Now, let's get everything off the build plates.
Now I know what you're probably thinking. You printed everything flawlessly, Mitchell. Nice job. No. That's the issue sometimes we have with 3D printing, is sometimes there's some fails. And I'm going to show you the two fails that I had with this project. Originally, I was printing with ABS brown filament for Uka Uka's head, so that way I didn't have to paint it. Obviously, the one flaw you can see is the cracking that there was in the mask. Now that I thought I could just fix with a 3D pen, fill it in, sand it, it would have been fine. But I had to do a filament swap, and it must have hooked somewhere. The Z-axis failed, so I had to scrap it and just print with PLA white filament and paint it. The other issue I also had was with my beard for Uka Uka. Again, the only issue, this one didn't have any cracking, but when I did the top layer of the beard, because it printed like this, it left a lot of holes. Now, originally I was just gonna fill it in with a 3D pen. You can see where I started right here, just to give it maybe like even like the hair look, kind of. But it was taking a lot, and I really didn't want to waste filament trying to fill in the holes. So I decided to scrap the idea, and I actually found out on my Solvo that it prints ABS film a lot better. Originally, with both of these parts, I printed on my CR10 in an enclosure, which is usually what a lot of 3D printers will do with ABS filament, is an enclosure. But for some reason, my Solvo SV04 decided to print perfectly with ABS with the beard. So that's what I did, and now it's time to start painting.
So obviously Uka Uka's head is brown, so when I was looking through my spray paint to find some brown, I actually found this wood stain spray paint that my wife had used for a previous project of her own, so I thought I'd give that a shot to see how well it would work. And right now it looks really good. I was worried that it might not stick to plastic, but in the end it did take a little longer to dry, unlike normal spray paint, but I think it turned out looking cool. Next, I had to paint his eyes, mouth, and one of his bands. With these, I tried out this new airbrush I bought at Hobby Lobby that uses markers to spray color instead of paint. I've never used this before or seen anyone use this type of airbrush before, but the colors ended up coming out beautifully. The other thing I had to paint was the ropes on Uka Uka's 3 bones. I originally thought of airbrushing these, but because of the shape, taping was a challenge, so I decided to hand paint them instead. Now comes the fun part, putting them together.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see more projects like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you guys have ideas for projects you'd like to see on this channel, be sure to comment below. And as always guys, if you have a crazy idea and a crazy way to make it happen. Don't let people tell your ideas are stupid if they work. I'll see you guys next time.